Greetings and salutations on a fine Thursday, April 10th, 2025, and we have arrived in Oxford, so it's time for the update. This week's load of pallets is, well, typically enormous. All the pallets are still here, and the tool shop is still standing, so too are the greenhouses. Gertrude's looking good. And Titan is dead, and that is what concerned me last week. So, there will be some solar panel work this weekend. But the shed and the house are still standing. The biogas bag is beginning to fill up again. That's always a relief. And there's actually still ice in these bottles in the freezer. It's not much, but it's some, which is a good sign. Yes, and there's still some coolness in the stuff up here in the fridge, so that's good. So this situation is salvageable and redeemable, but clearly my first priority is going to have to be checking on the solar panels and resetting the Titan. And my connections up there and splicing wires for the Titan has been substandard, I would have to say. So I brought the solder and the soldering gun and all that stuff, and I will certainly have to spend some time focusing on that just as soon as I'm done with the update. Oh boy, everybody in the greenhouse is looking good. Let's see, the blueberries are very happy looking blueberries. So I suppose my this acid treatment has been quite effective for the blueberries. Elderberries look great. I see some fresh buds on the figs. They always bloom a little bit later. All the beans that I planted, I think those are beans that I planted last week, are looking healthy and vibrant. Awesome. Except this one here on the end doesn't look so hot, but it's par for the course. Let's check the greenhouse. Still a whole lot of nothing going on here in the raised beds, which is fine because I'm spending this year focusing heavily on peat pellets. Although we may have a little action going on, mostly just weeds. So let's check on the let's see the peats. Okay, so it looks like we got some chard coming up. We got some squash here. Yep, so those are looking pretty happy. I'm still waiting on a lot of these to come up, but we do have some activity going on here, so that's good. It's good. Some transplanting time and time to get the hydroponic system back up and running again for the year. I want to fill all 99 wells this year, and I won't take no for an answer. And then, watermelons. Good watermelons. So, there's your update. And, yeah, life is good. Let's see, I want this kale to continue to... Yep, okay, so we got some fresh growth there. Yes, life is peachy. So, welcome back to Oxford. Thanks for joining. Peace. So as a recap on the weekend, I modified these Wendy's cups and put the small screen cups into the bottom of them so that the roots can come out, and filled them with perlite and vermiculite mix, and planted the sprouted peat pellets in there for the chard and Ford hook chard and rainbow chard and butter crunch lettuce and some various things. We have 22 plants now. And boy, I want to fill up all these wells. 99. If I can pull it off this year, I'd be lovely. We don't have any activity in the raised beds aside from the kale making an attempt to come back. So I've treated him with the neem oil and the BT spray so that we don't have to deal with insect infestations this year. I got a lot of peat pellets from last week that are, we got a couple of sprouts coming. That's nice. So fresh sprouts coming up on the peat pellets. They're gonna have to wait for next week. And nothing there. And let's see. Still waiting on a lot of peat pellets to come up. And we did a little bit of planting over here. I did prepare some additional peat pellets and did some more planting this weekend. Didn't do any tilling. We got a lot of good news on the potatoes. The potatoes are looking great. So they're starting to do their thing, and they'll need to be buried again here in another week or two. Everybody here in the screen house is looking nice. The zucchinis are looking good, and they've got watermelons on the far back row over there. So that's cool. Elderberries looking great. Blueberries are looking great. I did spend some time on the roof this weekend soldering the connections, the contacts between each of the solar panels and the Titan, just to make sure that those contacts will not have to be messed with again for at least a few more years, because as it is now, I've had to adjust those fittings and contacts on a somewhat regular basis. They just sort of fade. So hopefully with the soldering connection, it'll be a lot more stable. Let's see, what else did I do this weekend? I did some lawn mowing. And standard stuff, unloading pallets and burning pallets. Got a couple of bonfires going now. That's lovely. Did just a little bit of moving over to the tool shop, some of the things. And yeah, yesterday was a rainy day, all day, so I spent all day in the greenhouse. And today the blue sky has reemerged, thank God. And so with that being said, enjoy the peace of nature.